It's very rare seeing a movie with a hostage situation in Nollywood, but this movie toes that path. So is it going to be a hard pass or a hit? Hi everyone, welcome to PartyJollof Movie Review, and today on the show we'll be reviewing the movie Criminal.
Doctor, make I apologize first of all. I know say my voice been very high when I first follow you talk. This guy we did here, and my brother. I don't want to make anything go.
Criminal follows the life of an ex-felon and his gang members who bombard a hospital and puts them in a hostage situation, all because they want to save the life of the ex-felon's dying brother, who is suffering from a gunshot wound.
What happened to him?
He was shot, police brutality.
Police.
Now, this whole scenario creates a whole lot of jeopardy, a whole lot of rancor, ruckus, mess, a whole lot of orishirishi things. And now you see that the hospital that was once calm and a serene place becomes a place of turmoil. And you have the head doctor, you have doctors, you have patients, you have people suffering already, now under duress, all because of a hostage situation. And to make matters worse, this ex-felon doesn't want any other person treating his brother. He wants the head surgeon, who in the movie is the best in Nigeria. And now this woman also has her own work cut out for her. She's supposed to be operating on a woman who was about to lose her pregnancy and would have to undergo cesarean section. So it's a big thing for her, a very huge decision. Whatever decision she'll be making could either make or mar the lives of everybody involved in that hospital.
You will treat my brother.
No, I will not.
Sheds light on two major characters. You have Uzo and Dr. Amara. Dr. Amara is played by Funlola Aufiebi Raimi, and Uzo is played by Uzo Orokwe. You also have a number of stellar casts. You have Bubemi J, Shegun Arize, OJ Tega, a whole number of stuff. Miriam, Peter. It's so boxed up, and everybody brought out their A game. That's what I love about this movie. Why is Uzo always acting almost the same thing? I know it's good sometimes, especially in Nollywood. I don't know if directors or writers or maybe producers are mostly lazy and they don't want to work on new people, and they just feel that this person can do or should be able to do this thing. And when you do it like once or twice or thrice and you do it so well, it's like they just stamp it. This is your name. This is who you are forever and ever. It gets tiring. However, his saving grace is that he did well in this movie. When I started watching him, it looked like I'd seen him in A Tribe Called Judah. The same thing. And I was almost getting a bit pissed, but he did well here. He embodied the movie, and that's what I love about it. Another shot, Madam Funlola. It was like I was watching Sincere. It's always the same thing, like the same stiffness, the same posh English accent. Like, sometimes I'll just be like, Madam, don't speak normally. I know this is how you talk, but sometimes we want to see you in another light. Like, that's it. And the last but not the least, Oga Policeman Shegun Arize. Why? Every time, why? Like recently, the track record now is police officer. Kilo de Maryland 3, police officer. Afamefuna, police officer. Kilo Shele, this one too, police. DPO. Let it rest. Let it rest. Let it rest. Like, directors and producers, like, leave these guys. I don't know, like I said, I don't know if it's laziness, but these guys can do a lot more than what they're doing. So don't just make them stock characters, and the next thing, when we just see their names, we know that, oh, this is this person in this movie. I don't want it. I want, like, I want to be wowed. So don't collect my wildness if there's any word like that. But let's get back into the review proper. So everything I love about this movie, I love the pace, you know. It started so well. The build-up was very sweet. It did not drag. And that's one thing I love about long movies that don't feel like they're long. The movie started on a when they entered the hospital. You know, it was, I'm not going to be giving spoilers. I think I do that a lot, so I'm not going to be giving spoilers. So if you're watching this thinking that I'm going to be giving spoilers, sorry, not today, not today. Anyways, I love that, you know, I love the pace. It was just sweet. It was like the action was just from here, and it was not disjointed. It was everything you could find or you could wish to find in a criminal or a thriller. It was not draggy. I was not asking myself. I didn't ask myself like, is this fun? No, it made sense. I love it. The sound design, it was somehow for me, but the the pace of the movie did not really allow me to think so well about the music, the sound design and all. I think one major aspect rather that I love about this film is the technical aspect. Like they took their time. As I was watching it, I was like, guys, these guys really, you know, one Ronald Jinleo, they thought deep inside this thing, like how far, you know. But it was really good. One other thing I love about this movie is the writing. I love that it's very simple, told in a linear fashion, no too much deep things. We're able to go back in time and see, you know, the attitude, where certain attitudes are coming from. We're able to see a lot of context and all. We're not left to guess or fill in the gaps. It was just very beautiful. I love that about the writing. The writing was very simple. So what do I not like about this movie? I know I praised the movie. It has a lot of, you know, sweet and serene and a whole lot of kinekon, Maggie. But I have a number of things I do not like about this film. And it doesn't take away from the goodness of the movie. It just, well, that's what calls out to me. And I gotta say what I gotta say. Okay, so first, tell me how a blood officer or blood bank person, whatever their name is, would walk into the hospital and then go into the blood room, you know, the freezer where you have blood. And the next thing we are seeing that his hiding is gone, and then a criminal enters and calls out to him, what thing they doing? Sorry, I said no spoilers, but sorry, I'm gonna give spoilers here. And this criminal standing so close to this blood officer did not see the gun. Like, how? Are you joking? Are you whining yourself? Are you whining me? Is it me you're whining? Like, I was like, why now? No, it was very obvious. Another part that blew my mind, you know, when Dr. Amara said she has a fast acting paralytic and she'd stab him with it, kineko, and then she stabs him with a fast paralytic. Mommy, that thing didn't fast anything, no? Like, how do you say fast? And then this guy walks all the way from the top of the building. He walks down. He still has power to stagger, you know, is able to walk the whole floor of the hospital before it's finally bang. I'm not gonna spoil it, so you need to watch it to see what happens to him. But I don't understand. If something is a fast paralytic, it should be fast. If I stab you, like at most 10 seconds, you're down. You know, you can't walk. You're just down. Not that will be also me. And another thing, I think this one really got me, like the whole span of the movie, because I was confused. You know, Uzo's accent, Uzo would come in Queen's English. It would come with an Ambla English. When I mean an Ambla, I don't mean it as an insult. I mean it as when you're speaking and your R is L, your L is R, and then in another scene, or even in the same scene, is speaking Queen's English. And another one is speaking Queen's Pidgin English. Another one is speaking Pidgin English. And I was like, guy, Alpha, what's it? What's the story? Is it that he's a good felon that can speak English, or I don't. It was confusing to me. Or did you? I know he went to school as a child, but it didn't make sense. I was confused. That was the only part of his acting for me that was confusing. Like, finally, Madam Funlola's character. I don't know if they wanted us to hate her, or they wanted us to maybe have maybe some kind of dislike towards her, because her character was very irritating. Like, very, very irritating. I don't know how you see a bazooka in front of you and you're composing, like you're maintaining steeze and composure. How? Somebody's telling you, I'll blow your head, and I will not. How is that realistic? You have guns, you have 2 dead bodies, like you came down and met a dead body, and you are still composing yourself, you're still speaking Queen's English, you're not shaking. You can see your surgeon beaten up, blood everywhere, like the whole hospital in a mess, and you're still creating, like, I was like, who is this woman? I really disliked her character because she did not embody what a doctor should be. A doctor should be, empathetic, have sympathy, have empathy, have all the T, have everything, and let us even be like, guys, okay. Not that you are now. Let's go to our ratings. This movie has an overall rating of 7.1 on our spicy meter, and by that, it is spicy. PartyJollof, we say no to piracy. So if you would like to watch any movie, please go to the authorized or licensed outlets. At PartyJollof, we say no to piracy. So if you would love to watch any movie, please go to the authorized channel or licensed outlets. Do not do mago, And we have come to the end of today's show. Thank you for watching. I'd like if you would follow, like, subscribe, share, because I know that you're enjoying this content, and I would also like you to, bring more people in. Until next time, see you. Bye.